Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Patricia Elizabeth with your Coffee with Patricia Elizabeth, and I'm super excited that you're all here with me. So if you're joining me live, go ahead and say hello if you haven't already. And if you're catching the replay, let me know below because I always love to know who's joining me. So this past weekend, I attended a very intense business training workshop. It was done online. I was supposed to go to Orlando late April for the event, but because of the COVID-19, that wasn't a possibility. So they ended up pivoting and doing it online. And there's something that really stood out for me. I think it was on day 2 that I wanted to talk about today. Because a lot of us, if not most of us, we've at least done this for part of our life. And for some of us, or some of you, you're still doing this to this day. So a lot of us were waiting for everything to be perfect before we start taking action. Let me ask you this. Are you the type of person that you're waiting for everything to be perfect and hopefully they'll stop drilling and you can't hear the drilling because the wells in Mexico in the house are very thin? I've noticed that. So are you the type of person who is waiting for everything to be perfect before you take action? Or maybe you're waiting for your kids to grow up, or maybe you're waiting for until you get the perfect weight before you go and start to call in your soulmate husband. Or there's always a reason for you're waiting. Someday I will do this. Someday I will do that. Someday I will start my business. Someday I will start traveling again. Okay, I know right now that's probably not the best one because I don't think not many people are traveling right now, but I'm just using that as an example. Someday I'll start going after my goals and dreams. Someday I'll start putting myself first. Someday I will do this. Here's the thing. Someday is probably the #1 killer of success. Someday is killing your success if you're either embodying that someday mentality or you're actually saying it. So if you've been waiting for someday, that day has now arrived. Someday is right now. Don't wait for someday to start making your goals and dreams come true. Because in fact, for a lot of us, we're waiting for everything to be perfect, or we're waiting to have everything all in place. Here's the thing. To make your goals and dreams come true, a lot of times, there's a lot of things that you need to get. You need a lot of pieces that you need to do to implement to be able to realize your goals and dreams. So stop waiting for someday. Someday is right now. Well, actually, someday was yesterday, but we're right now, so you can't do anything about the past. Some days right now. That day has now arrived for you to start to go after your goals and dreams. Now, I know for some of you, you're going to be like, but Patricia, I have no idea where to start. Well, start with where you are. For some of you, that's going to mean that you're going to start taking little baby steps every day to make your place to start going after your goals and dreams. Somebody like me right now, my daily action steps are going to be pretty huge. Now, 99.9% of you guys, you're not going to be taking the amount of steps that I'm taking. So don't compare yourself to me. And I have people comparing themselves to me. Stop comparing yourself to me or other people. We have different journey. I'm used to taking steps. Some of you are not. And some of you have a lot on your plate. We all have different things. So the important thing is, first of all, delete someday from your vocabulary. Okay, right now, someday I will travel. That's probably the only one I think that could probably go, because right now, a lot of us were on lockdown. Some of us, hopefully that is you, it's not me yet. You're able to start to be able to slowly go back out as long as you're safe. But stop saying someday. Let go of someday. Someday is killing your goals and dreams. For some of you, someday is killing your soul because you know you're meant for more, but yet you're sticking to someday. Someday when my kids are grown up, someday when I have this, someday has happened right now. Start taking consistent action steps. The size of your action steps, the size of your steps doesn't friggin' matter. The important thing is to consistently taking those steps. I don't care if they're little baby steps. Every single day, take little baby steps. You're getting out of your comfort zone for some of you. Some of you are not used to taking consistent action, so taking little baby steps every single day is better than taking no action. Just be like someday. And don't compare yourself to other people's journey, because like I said, for me now, some of my steps in the next several months are going to be huge. I'm going to be taking quantum leaps. And for most of you, that's not going to be something that's realistic. And that's fine. Take whatever amount little of steps that feels good for you, but take those consistent steps. Stop waiting for someday to start going after your goals and dreams. Some of you is going to mean you may have to like do some pivoting because of what's going on right now, but start going after your goals and dreams. Stop waiting for someday. Someday is now. Give yourself permission to start to go after your goals and dreams. Give yourself permission to start taking those little baby steps. Like I was saying, the size of your steps that you take daily is not important. That's not what's the most important thing. It's the consistency of taking those little steps every day. If it's a little baby step, that's better than no step. For some of you, your steps are going to be in between baby steps and my quantum leap steps. Once again, there's no right or wrong, but what is right for you? What is the level of steps for you to take? Is it little baby steps? Is it quantum leap steps? Maybe most of you probably somewhere is in the middle, and that's okay. But start taking those steps. And start telling yourself, someday has now arrived. It is here. Start going after your goals and dreams. And don't use the excuse, I'm too old, I'm too young, who do I think I am? Most of you already have enough to get started. And age is a number, and I hear that a lot. Yeah, but I'm however old they are. So what does that have to do anything? There's a lot of people who got massive success in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, and probably even more. The important thing is not how old are you, is that you start today, that you start going after your goals and dreams today. Someday has now arrived. And I know I'm repeating a whole lot, but some of you need to hear this. Someday has now arrived. Start to take the little steps. I don't care what size your step is. If it's a little baby step, the important thing is the consistency of taking those steps. It's being consistent. Every day, take one step that brings you closer to your goals and dreams. For some of you, it could mean that you maybe need to start looking a little bit into the business side if you want to start a business. Some of you could be, okay, I know I want to do healing work. Let me go get a few certifications, a few mentors, people who can walk me through the steps. But stop doing it alone and stop waiting for everything to be perfect to take action, because the only time things will be perfect is when you're freaking dead. Do you want to be on your deathbed right now? If you were on your deathbed right now, would you have regrets? Would you have regrets? Because you waited for everything to be perfect. Sadly, most people would have probably regrets. I'm very blessed that right now, if that were to happen, I would not have any regrets. But if you would have asked me a year ago, my answer would have been yes. So start going after your goals and dreams. I don't care how tiny or big your steps are. The important thing is to take a step that is manageable for you, but it's the consistency. Overnight success doesn't happen. A lot of people, I know for me at one point in my career, people thought I was an overnight success. Hell no. I've been doing this work since 2007 in some way, means, or form. I didn't just wake up one day and I've had success. I didn't just wake up one day and I'm able to just live anywhere in the world. That didn't just happen overnight. But it's because I took the action. So start taking action. If I'm able to be where I am, have realized most of my goals and dreams, Now, my childhood dream, I have one childhood dream that will be realized in the next 6 to 9 months, unless something like major happens. But I've realized every other single childhood dream of mine. So can you. I had everything going against me. I'm shy, I'm introvert, I'm awkwardly, so in social settings I can be very awkward unless I'm really comfortable. I was the person who would fail at doing presentations in school, and I actually did fail a few. I now speak, like I don't let that hold me back. Start getting out of your comfort zone. Start giving yourself permission to go after your goals and dreams. Stop waiting for someday. Someday has now arrived. Start taking those little actions. For some of you, it's going to mean start dreaming back again. What is it that you want? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Now, for some of you, it's possible because of the COVID-19 that you may have to, and I know for some of you right now, you had goals, but you have to put it aside because of COVID-19. But look and see, how can you maybe pivot it? How can you maybe make a change? Or maybe you can go to another goal and dream until then. But stop waiting for everything to be perfect. If there's one thing from COVID-19 that I'm taking, is the time has never been more greater and more perfect for you to start to shine your light, to step fully into who you truly have always been, but just forgot who you were, an abundant being. Start going after your goals and dreams. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. It starts with you giving yourself permission. Don't look outside for people's permission, because I can tell you, if I would have waited for people's permission, I would be in corporate, depressed. I honestly don't think I'd be alive right now. I probably would have killed myself. But I gave myself permission to go after my goals and dreams. I stopped giving a damn what anybody else had to say. These were my goals and dreams. Mine, not somebody else. And for some of you, I know you have like maybe family members who are like holding you back. And for some, a lot of them is not even done intentionally. And I think that's what upsets me the most, is not done intentionally. For some of them is maybe they went after the goals and dreams and they failed, or they gave up before they could make it come true. So they don't want you to have to go through that. Or maybe for some of them, they're jealous of you because they had goals and dreams and they never did anything to try to go after them. And for some of them, they don't understand you. For most part, for me, I know that for me, it's a combination of all three. Is some of them have no clue, like, some of them, they must be wondering, like, where did Patricia just come down? Like, but it's not that they're bad people. But don't let somebody dictate to you what are your goals and dreams. You decide what your goals and dreams are. You are a powerful creator, and it's time for you to step back fully into that, to go after your goals and dreams. And if you don't know what your goals and dreams are, start journaling, start writing, making the time to see what is it that you truly want, that you truly desire. Give yourself permission to start to get clear, and start in one area. For some of you, maybe it's business. You know you want to start a business. For some of you, maybe it's like, well, I know I have spiritual gifts and I want to start to reawaken them. So you could start there. For some of you, maybe it's like, you know what? I want to start getting healthy back again. I know with COVID-19, for me, I put on a little bit of weight, not a whole lot, luckily, because I haven't been able to go for my walks. But for me, getting healthy back again is something super critical. Maybe for some of you, now you want to start to call in your soulmate husband or wife or girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever you want to call him or her. Maybe for some of you, it's you want to move somewhere else. But what is it that you truly want? And really make the time to start to journal. What do I want? What does my perfect day look like? Who do I want to be? How do I want to feel? Give yourself permission and stop waiting for someday. Start with where you are. And don't compare yourself to other people, because I have people in my inner circle who compare themselves to me, and it's like, stop comparing yourself to me. You're not me, first of all. And like my dad would say, that's a good thing. We wouldn't want two Patricias in the world, just like we don't want two of you. You are uniquely you. We all have our journeys. So don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to you. Have you moved one step forward today? And if you fell down, pick yourself back up and keep moving forward. Pick yourself back up and keep moving forward. So let me know below in the chat, for those of you who are joining live or the replay, how is this sitting with you? What is the aha moment that you're getting from this? And I want you to commit, if you're ready. Someday has now arrived. This is the day you're going to start to move forward. You're going to start to take action towards your goals and dreams. I don't care what size that action step is. I don't care if it's a little baby step. I don't care if it's a quantum leap. Now, if it's a big leap, make sure that you're able to handle that without falling down. Make sure you're well surrounded as well. But start taking action. For some of you, it's going to mean start getting clear. What are your goals and dreams? For some of you, maybe it's going to be starting to discover, who am I? What do I want? Who do I want to be? And for some of you, maybe it's going to be finally starting your business, taking those action steps. And for most of us, we don't just start a business overnight. Like there's some steps, because you have to have some clarity a little bit with that. But give yourself permission. B&B not feasible right now. Yes, I do agree, and that's why I was thinking of you, because I know for some of you, maybe your goal that you've been working on is not feasible right now. Like if your goal is to travel all around the world, that's probably not very feasible. And I know for some of you, like the B&B opening one up, probably not so feasible. But what are other goals or dreams that you'd like to accomplish right now? Or maybe there's a skill you'd like to learn in the meantime. Because I know for a lot of us, this COVID-19 has made us pivot. And that's why you're seeing a lot of people that all of a sudden they're doing this and they're changing directions, is because for a lot of us, we're being told to pivot. You're going to see me doing a massive pivot in the next few weeks. I'll be slowly sharing that as I move along, because I'm in the process of doing that. Because this is something I was going to do at the end of this year, early next year. Now I'm being guided. The time for me to move that up is now. So set a goal, set something. I know for some of you, like I said, I know right now for what's going on for some of you, but do something. Set yourself a new goal or dream if you have something that right now is not feasible. Or maybe you could do a little bit of planning, organizing, so when the time comes back, hopefully it'll be soon. It's hard to say. I'm hoping everything will come back soon. But like I said, it all depends on where we are and all that. But start going after your goals and dreams. Give yourself permission. The time has never been better for you to start to go after your goals and dreams. And like I said, I know for some of you, it's right now your goals and dreams is not possible for you, but maybe you can start planning a little bit. If you want to start traveling the world, maybe you can start looking to see where you want to travel. But do something. Take a consistent action step. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission. So I'm just going to close off with one something that was said this weekend during my workshop. And this week I'm going to be sharing a bit about some of the inspirational stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to share the business stuff, but you've been waiting for someday. That day is now. Someday has now arrived. And I'm going to add to that. It's time to start give yourself permission to start going after your goals and dreams. Start taking consistent baby steps or quantum, whatever that step looks like. I don't care if it's a little baby step, but start. Today is the day. Start. Give yourself permission. Go after your goals and dreams. I'm glad that it's resonating with you, my beautiful friend. Share with me below what is your aha moment, and as well as you're committing. Today, your someday has now arrived. You're going to start moving forward. You're going to start going after your goals and dreams. The world needs you now more than ever. You need you more than ever. We all need you more than ever to start to step up. You're doing a disservice by hiding, because your people need you. And if you're hiding, they can't find you. So start going, give yourself permission, go after your goals and dreams. So I feel like a chrysalis and will turn into a beautiful butterfly. Yes, you will. You all will. And don't compare yourself to other people. We all have different journeys. We all have different missions. We all have different purpose. Compare yourself to you and give yourself permission. It is your time. So I'm going to stop talking because I could probably talk for like a few hours on this subject because I'm very passionate about it, but I wanted to just share this message. And your time is right now. So this is Patricia Elizabeth from thepatriciaelizabeth.com. I will talk to you all back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. I think it's 12 p.m. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. UK for another coffee with Patricia Elizabeth. I will talk to you all soon. Lots of love.